hypodermic insulation. It's like you're legit sea people. You're actually sea people. God, it's so much better than I thought it would be. Wow. Yo, what's going on, guys? Riot here playing Ark Survival Evolved. Dude, it is loud as hell. I can't hear anything over this rain. Rain doesn't feel nearly as like intrusive in real life. Alright, so here we are continuing exactly from last episode. I'm even wearing the same shirt as yesterday because I forgot you guys might notice. I haven't gone outside in like a day and a half. You can judge me if you want, or we can move on from here as adults. Alright, now we are going to go ahead and name this Strippers Panties as of now, just because it is named after our first draft from our first Ark Survival Evolved modded series, which is where we all first got to know each other for the most part, at least like a good 50% of us. I will be constantly watching the comment sections in case anyone has a more clever name for a sequel to Strippers Panties, because that's just, I'm always down for hilarious creative stuff. Alright, now today's episode I have a few goals. Like, I think I'm necessarily going to keep it around these gather rates, like pure base level gather rates, because it's a lot more entertaining for me, it's a lot more intense, and the series will go a lot longer. As long as taming and everything's turned way up, then I think we're fine. So don't be too disappointed if my episodes aren't like they usually are, where we just go tame something really big every episode. Like, there's going to be some adventure. Today's episode is definitely more adventure based than taming, for God's sakes. What can we even tame right now, like a dodo? There's like 5 new species of mega whale from like 3 different mods just in that ocean over there. There's taming regular old crap like we normally do. It's just not the most epic way to go about this. I might stick around here for a minute, actually. No, I'll curve around the other side where the trees are bigger, because we need to gather a large amount of wood. Because I still need a cabin. We gotta have a cabin on our raft. Also, make sure to follow me on Twitch. I'm just gonna say it every video forever for the rest of my entire life. It's fine, you know. YouTubers plug their own crap all the time. I just think it'd be super cool to one day have 30 million Twitch followers. Since that seems pretty... I like setting my goals, like, to where I'll never complete them, because then I never get bored. Alright, I think, because this is the first thing we're doing before we do it, we need a cabin. Part of me thinks this is just gonna... Oh! I'm not even gonna make a noise again, or I will shit my pants. The next noise out of my voice, out of my face hole. And see, well, the words aren't even gonna make sense. Okay, alright. That was a little intense. That was crazy. Could have gone without that. So what broke? Looks like our bed and our fireplace broke. Fantastic. Didn't want them anyways, for the most part. Do we have enough for another? Nope, we do not. We need some freaking... Did we, I feel like our hide would be in here, or we just generally don't have any hide right now. Alright, cool. Good. We're slumming it pretty bad. It is episode 2 of a survival series, you know? This is all we have to our name so far is some wood and a carcass. A disgusting, rotting carcass. This is our home, though, and we will love it no matter what. I feel like we should just gather a bunch of hide and wood right now. That's where I'm gonna go. If I disappear for the next 5 minutes or so, it's just because I'm gathering a... I was hoping there'd be some turtles around here or something. I'm not doing the Parasaur thing. Parasaurs start freaking running off for miles, and it is just the worst. Also, Apex just hit 50 million players. Not really relevant at all to what we're doing right now, but I mean, that's pretty freaking cool. Like, I had a good time playing Fortnite, I really did, but I can't believe how many shots I'm missing. But it was definitely time for a change. I needed something else in my life that didn't involve building, you know? It's just, I like my war and my battle remotely realistic. People, magically making structures appear pulls me out of the realism a tiny bit. It's just whatever's closest to Halo I love personally, and Apex feels like Halo, Call of Duty, and like Borderlands all mixed into one game. It's splendiferous. I'll be honest with you guys now. I'm a little concerned about my little raft decision. I mean, as long as we keep moving, I suppose we'll be fine. You just can't, it's like we have to stay out of the waters now due to possibility of attack. Attack's always gonna be a possibility. Alright, so first things first, we need some wood foundations, right? It's been a while since I've done this, but I seem to recall floors being a thing. I remember floors, I'm good at floors. I feel like for the most part, we're just gonna be hugging the coast a lot. It's gonna take some pretty big balls to fill my strippers' panties before we go and make it across the other continent over there. Maybe we'll go across like while hugging some sort of area, there's some landmass that connects perhaps. I'm not making an entire base and everything, emotionally investing just for some whale bitch to ruin it. Dude, mods like this really make the base level gathering so much more convenient. I mean, make it less of an issue because like reusable spears, I don't have to make a million different spears right now. It just makes it so much more enjoyable for a survival series because otherwise you end up recording for like 6 hours at a time. And then you have to edit for like 12 hours at a time. Oh, exporting and rendering, good God. Uploading, forget about it. You're looking at like a week-long project right there. It's insane. It's like literally why Naked Zombo makes like a video a week, because his requires so much work. They're so high quality that it would just be, I don't know, you would definitely kill yourself trying to put those bad boys out every day. At least I would. I, as a person, am not capable of doing one of those things daily. Which is, oh, hell no. I mean, you guys are subscribed to me. I can't even do them weekly. Alright, now where's this wooden... Oh, no, because fiber. I don't remember, you sneaky boots. How do I not have any fiber to my name? Wow, Johnny from last episode was such a dick. The cabin is nice, dude. The cabin is nice. We're gonna be living pretty well on this raft. Oh my God, I am excited for this series right here. I don't mean to toot our own horn, but fucking toot, toot! I don't mean to be cringy either, but sometimes when you get excited in life, you get cringy. Have you ever seen home footage of like little kids or yourself as a little kid? I would have kicked my ass so many times. I also noticed I've been consistently naked this entire series. I imagine not a lot of YouTubers would do such things. Because I know like cold heat, we're not in it like that cold of an environment. When it gets too cold, I just stand next to a fire for the most part. I mean, it's pretty nice. It's like with tropical weather out here. And like, if you think hide armor is protecting you from anything, you're on crack, dude. But armor would make sense now that this series, all the creatures are much more realistically, like, they have stats based on actual Ark dinosaurs. They don't all have billions of health and crazy powers. So perhaps hide armor and stuff like that would actually be a lot more logical. Are you just stuck like this? Because that is the most splendiferous thing I've ever seen. Oh my God, thank you. Whatever Nordic god is looking out for me right now. I know Jesus ain't giving me dead parasaurs. I don't even think Jesus believes in dinosaurs between us gals, but fairly certain Odin does. He seems like a pretty realistic kind of guy, you know, just hangs out with his ravens all day. Dude, he damaged the panties! That is unfortunate right there. Battle panties. I'm now remembering all the awkward conversations we had with the old name in the previous times. I'm just putting that down right now just in case this dude over here decides to be a monumental douche. It is highly likely. Also put that over there, yes. It's locked onto something down there? I hate this. I know it's not going for me right now. I'm just kind of moving the panties back a bit just in case. Just for when things start to get crappy. Wait, but there's whales that way! Crap! Hang on. Perhaps if I lure the beast. Okay, no, now he's chasing something up in the. God, large carnivores really are a bastard. Carnivores. I have no freaking idea where that creature went. He's up the hill somewhere. Being some sort of a shiesty bastard, but I managed to get, you know what, dude, if I can just put 2 more down to put a cabin right here, then it will suffice so far. It will exceed my needs at the moment. I see his tail just flopping around there. I mean, common sense would dictate I just go slightly down the beach, but then I gotta pack my stuff up. There's like 30 rocks in there. Okay, I'm being lazy, I hear it. Okay, so now I'm regretting being naked. Really freaking bad. Because I'm going to die, for the most part. Hang on. It's because we have this freaking campfire, but the campfire doesn't... I mean, we have our light, but the light doesn't keep us warm necessarily the way a good old-fashioned campfire does. That's the only thing I forgot is an issue. There. Now we're not freezing. Am I still freezing to death? Jesus Christ! I guess it does get cold here at night. That's just a big... Makes me feel like a big idiot right there for making a big point 5 minutes ago about how there's no need to get dressed because it never gets cold. Alright, nevertheless, we could... Actually, I kind of want to wait till that's up. Yeah, hang on. We're going to make some we're gonna make a little bit more foundations first before I put anything down. At least 2 more to complete it. Oh snap! I can make a ceiling also. You don't freaking say. You better get that fortitude up because it's gonna be one of those survival series. I can just already tell. All right, so we have this little foundation laid down, which I just wanted so I could put my little cabin on top of something, which we'll of course be doing our living inside of. You can really have this thing hanging right off the side, can't you? I hope I can pick it back up. What if you can't? It's too scary. What if you can't pick it back up? Then it's just like there and it looks stupid forever because I placed it on the edge because I was being edgy. Is that where the term edgy comes from? Oh my god. I'm discovering the secrets behind humanity. I think I'm just gonna put it down and stop making a big deal out of it. This isn't meant to be a giant pimp mega raft. It's, you know, it's just surviving on a raft. And then if we need to expand it back a little more with ceilings, we will. Which we're going to need to because it is hanging up. Okay, see, this is an issue. I thought there'd be a floor. Hang on. Perhaps there's a floor up here. I'm also aware we're gonna die right now. I see it happening. It's a steadily approaching inevitability. I'd rather just die and then restart right here. Easier. There's a floor, I guess. This is our house now. This is where we live on a boat. We're pretty cool people. Can I put my sleeping bags down in here? Oh, you bastard, I can't. Crap, we gotta be sleeping on the floor outside. That's fine. It's pretty much how I'm living anyways. It's better that way. You go inside for business, outside for sleeping. That nice ocean breeze. Shut up, it's better this way. Alright, we gotta hurry up and die so I can go ahead and get this out of the way. This is my concern. There hasn't been a snapping point. I've been doing this incorrectly the entire time. That could be problematic. Honestly, as we slowly die, as quick approaching inevitability happens, I do like our, you guys have to admit, this is our nicest little, so far, episode 2 survival raft we've ever had so far. You can't even knock it. It still leaves much room for improvement too, which is very exciting. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to commit a warrior's death. Oh, well, that wasn't very epic. I can't even jump anymore. I can't jump into the fire. I'm too injured. Alright, and now we get to start back. Now I get some clothes, alright, I know, I'm friggin' naked. We have to get a chief's helmet anyways, like, oh crap, now I have to go in there to get my stuff and I'm gonna get cold again. Yep, I walked right into that one. This is where I shall take my seats. I mean, I'm pretty happy with where we have so far. We had to get a nice little thing going before we could even consider taking a creature in off the streets and raising it. Gotta take care of yourself first. Like, I just shot the floor. I don't even know what I was thinking. It's like they're holding back before they release. What's going on here? And you will be my shoes, little buddy. Don't lie, this is the nicest pair of strippers' panties you've ever seen before. With floors that don't even exist. You know how expensive floors that don't exist are? No, of course you don't, because no one does, because that's how expensive they are, dude. Ah, regular old cloth pants and... That's not very fancy. I guess there's no one around here to judge me. It's just me in the world right now. Yeah, sure. I gotta get this pickup relic mod out of here. That thing freaks me out. It pulls me too. Oh, sorry, I thought it wasn't recording. It pulls me too out of the realm of possibility or the realm of reality. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. Look at that. After like 3,000 combined comments just in recent Ark Survival series, just asking me to put pants on. I read the comments. I know what you guys want in the survival series. You guys want clothes, me to cover up my junk. I get it. I see the fan mail. All right, today we're doing it. Hey, we're not complete just yet though. I think this can still get even sexier. Let's see the Brian Tribe skin. You can use the skin to the appearance of a helmet or a hat, and then this one's also the appearance. Okay, the warrior skin, the chief skin. So there's 3 different variations of troop. This is how you break apart the tribes. This is how we did the last Survival Evolved series. Like when it was me and a bunch of subscribers, kind of like this one basically, but this one we're gonna make last much longer. That's the entire goal here today. But we had, so I'd wear the chief skin because I was the chief obviously, and then it broke down from there. Let's see what we got going on here. Stand in the light. This is a squid hat. It is a squid hat, isn't it? That's pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty Davy Jones of me right there. That's like Super Saiyan I guess in Atlantis. That's what an Atlantean Super Saiyan would look like. Alright, this is the lowest ranking troop. Nice little clam hat. Honestly, even the lowest ranking troops come out looking pretty sexy. That's something to withhold right there. And then the warrior one, which I'm probably gonna use because it sounds awesome. Yeah, dude. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen right there. That's awesome. Eco knows how to make the best mods ever. No. There's a bunch of amazing mod devs out there all making awesome stuff, but she definitely makes the best decor mods ever. How are you gonna compete with this decoration? Have you met our Bile over here? Have you seen my chair and my hat? That right there is a man with a plan. Episode 2, he's got a cabin, he's got a seat. I sit upon a throne of teeth. Pretty badass. Alright, now it's time for us to go out on adventures. Daylight come and I want to go home. You guys know the song. The rest is history. I'm gonna travel up and down the coast. That's what we're gonna do. Let's travel down the coast until it's daylight. Oh, so I forgot, like, this is actually where you make a bunch of decor at this cabin. Like, that's specifically what the cabin is for, is making decor. Oh, you're the freaking... Oh, okay, alright. Stop coming back to me now. So crazy you can add skeletons for 100 bones. Crap, I have to look at it. It's too awesome. We're at, like, the beginning of the survival series. We gotta know what's sexy out there and what isn't. What we're gonna want in our world, you know? Or at our base. Once we find a nice spot to set up a land base for our boat to park at. We're only making one though, because gathering rocks is a fool's chore, man. At least just with this stone. We need to freaking get a smithy. See, that's why we're gonna need a base. I'm not gonna feel safe putting my first smithy on a boat. I mean, we're gonna need some little base of operations. All it takes is one whale to destroy the entire series. That's sketchy right there. That puts fear in my heart, for the most part. Bronto skeleton, Carno skeleton, Raptor skeleton, Stego. So they each have their own shape, too. Alright, I feel like Bronto's gonna be huge, right? How are they all the same? I wonder if they're all like, I wonder if they're realistically sized. Alright, let's check out the T-Rex skeleton and see how sexy this is right here. It is sized properly. Ooh, dude, we're gonna have the coolest freaking base ever. I'm gonna have a dino, because you know how I always say I'm gonna have a dino graveyard where we bury our bodies, but we never do, because it gets so hard because we lose so many creatures because everything has god powers. Like a wolf will come down the beach with a wizard hat and one-shot everything we love, so there's no point. But now we actually can have a graveyard, and that graveyard, I have to wait 8 seconds to pick it up. That graveyard is gonna have a bunch of skeletons. I'm so excited. We'll just have it be like one of these specific islands. Alright, I'm pretty proud of what we've come across so far. I just went pee, just in case the worst should happen, but I'm pretty sure it won't. But then again, what the hell do I know? Alright, let me wipe the pee off my hands. I'm just kidding. I didn't dry them off completely. I remembered what was at risk and I kind of just sprinted back. Alright, not the most clever boat, or like the most, what's the word, ergonomically correct? There's nothing correct about this boat whatsoever. It's silly. We're basically a swamp person, but swamp people got some good stuff going on. Some nice stuff in swamps. There's gotta be a few hot swamp chicks out there. Only 100 bones. If anything, it's cool that it's left over now. Okay, keep me out of the deep. Oh, Christ. Oh my God. That really makes me not want to go anywhere right there. I'm not gonna lie. Knowing that son of a bitch is right there is really making me not want to freaking go anywhere. I might go explore on foot, or should we just get away from this guy? He's just waiting. He's just waiting for us. Thank God I checked. I'm really playing the strategic long game right now. I'm not getting schmeckeldorfed after putting all this work into my beautiful raft. I love this thing. Thank God you could freaking drive pretty much on land without breaking your boat. Like, sketched out, one of my admins just came in as a whale, they said, to mess with me. Cause like, I guess they're bored as long as it's not messing with the world at all. It's just like, oh, freaking, that'll do it right there. That'll do it. So I'm gonna get the hell away from the water right now, just because I didn't even think that Atlas whales were in this. That's legit the Atlas whale, the giant like sperm whale, the big bastard. That's what that thing is right now. I'm actually very happy they just warned me that those things exist. We need to reevaluate how we're gonna be boat people in the survival series, because now not only is there arc whales, but there's Atlas whales, and the combination equals a lot of whales. Also, how sexy is my face? No one can mess with me if I'm over on land, except for all the land creatures. I think this is the most beautiful place we could possibly set up right now. Does this have access from the ocean? That is a sexy waterfall. Like, look at all this freaking metal and everything. I don't see any carnivores, a giant waterfall, ocean access. This That's a pretty sexy area. I gotta thank them for kind of scaring me towards here, but that's the... I'm not messing with the freaking open waters. I've seen too many whales just like absent-mindedly swimming up and down the shore. I've never had so much at risk on top of the ship before. For God's sakes, we've started a life up here. See what I mean though? This is I messed up my words. This is an extremely amazing map, and I haven't even seen any of the parts yet that I love. Right now we've just kind of been surviving on like some little ocean front that I wasn't even familiar with. But there are certain parts that I freaking love so much. Oh, it's like a private little cove. Oh my God, this is amazing. Because Stripper's Panties is still pretty badly damaged. Needs a lot of expansions. We have to tame a freaking creature. We can't just go about being like random boat people or random tradesmen going about the planet. That doesn't make any damn sense. Dude, there are some seriously fine resources right here. This is where we shall prosper. It's pretty shallow too. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna park by that waterfall. I'm gonna park right here. Son of a bitch! How's that thing just... You know what? We're down the coast where it went. That Tyrannititan? I think it's a Tyrannititan. That thing is like, just like a curse upon us. I'm not putting my boat over there. I'm not chancing it. Shallow water only for Stripper's Panties. We only leave the panties in a place where we can trust it. Not even putting it more towards the land. Shall stay over there and it shall stay safe. This is the good stuff right here, man. This is the sweet stuff. I know I just have a stone pick right now. I just need to walk away with like a tiny bit, perhaps. There we go. That one metal. I think I have a couple more. We just need enough to make a, I guess a metal pick and a smithy. Other than that, we should be fine. This is a pretty great spot. He might even be the first guy we walk out of here with. Will certainly not be today, though. I have like 5 freaking trank arrows. Maybe like if I craft everything together. But he will be a splendiferous guy to go for first. Honestly, it might be perfect. He's been hanging around so much. Other than that, I love our freaking waterfall. I wonder what's going on up there. I love our mask. I love the way I said mask, so it sounded really raspy and awful, and no doubt is gonna sound terrible on the video. I love it. And if we don't get to the top of this waterfall and see the world from up here, then oh, that is crazy. I'm tripping out right now. Do you not suffocate in this water? Is it because of my... Oh my God, your mask makes it so you can breathe in the water. Obviously keeps you warm while providing some physical protection. Hypodermic insulation. It's like you're legit sea people. You're actually sea people. God, it's so much better than I thought it would be. Wow. It's a beautiful lake and we're sea people. That's essentially what's going on here. I love this. Thank you so much, Eco. That's why I'm a Patreon. Because you make amazing stuff. Now, excuse me, like, wait. I kind of suffocated for a second there. I started to. Woo! Well, we have a great little home. And there's pearls all down here. Oh my God. This is going to be definitely our base of operation for the next few episodes. Through these resources and everything here, we shall be able to prosper and tame a large carnivore, which is... Actually, there's some pretty amazing large herbivores on here too. Actually, there's some pretty amazing marine reptiles on here as well. I understand those fall under the classification of herbivores and carnivores, but I don't know, I think about them differently when they're on the ground. Hoo-hoo-hoo! We are looking good. I'm very excited about this. I know I keep being kind of just repetitive right now over saying this, but I mean, come on. We got a nice little situation going on here. Beautiful map, beautiful worlds. You guys haven't even seen the monsters yet. Oh, Lord. All right, so yeah, if you guys want to see more, leave a like, subscribe, and I shall see you beautiful people next time. Peace!